Hi, I'm Irving, and I have no life, just like you.
You must prepare yourself. You have come very far in your journey, but it is not yet over, and it is not yet time to rest. Much depends on your actions moving forward. This last challenge will be your greatest.
She keeps saying to prepare myself, but she doesn't say how. Load up on ammo, get a better shield, wear a condom, contemplate my navel, contemplate your navel. Do you have a navel? What were we talking about? While we were here, we took on a few more missions like this one. We're supposed to kill Breeder. He's a cloud of squid ink with an attitude. I don't know what he is, but he's vulnerable to our weapons, and that's what counts. But when we're done with him, do we have to hang around in case the octopus squirts out another ink blob? We discovered some of these missions were right next to each other, so we picked the closest one. We're supposed to collect a spider ant queen's abdomen because we're getting paid. But not just any spider ant queen will do. No, it has to be Queen Tarantella, the one that's 3 times the size of the other queens. We must have caught her holding court because there's all kinds of smaller spider ants around her, ready to attack you from all directions. All this so we can collect a spider ant's butt. Also, while we were out here, Crazy Earl wanted us to check on his best friend to make sure the friend is alright. Wait, Crazy Earl has a friend? Now we've gone beyond the boundaries of belief. I can't buy that. This friend has to be a blow-up doll or something like that. Let's go find out what it is. I'm betting it's anything but human. Wait, what was that? Show me again, enhance a little. Earl's best friend is a baby skag with a saw blade around its neck. I don't know why I'm not surprised. Give me credit for it and let's move on. I said give me credit for it. Why isn't it giving me mission complete? Backpack is already taking off. How about we do this today? I guess I had to stand facing that way and hold my mouth just right. Not asking. Neither of us saw where Earl's best friend went, but I get the feeling we're not supposed to care. Our job was to let it out of the cage so it'll find its way back to Earl, using the transports and all the rest, because skags know how to push buttons. Again, I know we're not supposed to care. We did our part, but I can't help wondering, let it go, Irving. You're giving yourself a headache. On our way to turn that in, we ran into this huge spider ant named King Abracadabra. King Arecibo, whatever that says. I don't know if he's supposed to be part of another mission or what, but he was in the way. So we moved him out of the way. For reasons that now escape me, we decided to forego turning in the mission for the time being and go after this challenge that the Guardian Angel mentioned. It's right around the corner from where we were going, so let's do this.
My mother-in-law.
What's a rakk hive? Don't ask, just get close enough to hit the glowing shoot me here buttons. Oh, that's why it's called a rakk hive, because racks live in it, and fly out to defend it, so we can shoot them too. The monster itself won't come after you. All it does is send those experienced defender rakks at you, and they're no tougher than the regular ones. So that's 1 hit this to kill me spot down, 3 to go. But once you get the second one on that side, there's a problem. It wouldn't turn its head so we could see the other 2 long enough to shoot at them. So I ran over to a fairly secluded spot on the other side of it and started blasting away. You can see that the 4,000 racks coming at us aren't even the biggest challenge. The problem is that this thing keeps turning the target spots away from us. From here on out, there's lots more racks, and this thing cannot stand still. You'll be chasing those spots in your scope, get a perfect shot lined up, and it'll disappear. If you're doing 2 players like we are, one possible strategy is to have one of you work on the hive while the other tries to keep the racks off you. Another is just to wave your gun around firing indiscriminately and hope you hit something. They're equally effective. We didn't take out all 4 of them. I guess the other damage we were doing also added up because down it goes. Of course, the racks are still attacking. And as soon as I am up again and ready to take them on, they leave. Just go with it. That thing was guarding the way to another vault key piece, so let's go find it. Any chance we can open the vault without this piece? Okay, I guess we also have to fight that thing. Bring it on. Or not. You can just fly away, that works too. The big rakk was a nice fake out. So now we're out of missions. I guess we have to turn something in. And by the way, that rakk hive was the big challenge what's-her-name was talking about. She and I may have different definitions of challenge.
What you want? Don't you hurry back!
Well, he made it home. Isn't he cute? No, he isn't. We turned the other 2 missions into the middle of nowhere bounty board, and for a change, it didn't have any more work for us. So we headed to Tanis's place to give her the vault key piece. Once our vault key is completed, it will lead us to the location of the vault. There's just one more piece, and my sources tell me that Baron Flint has it. He lives on a giant digging machine in the salt flats. Wait, the gate to the salt flats won't open unless you find the silly little claptrap doorman. My sources tell me he's trapped inside Old Haven, so maybe you'd better go get him out of there first. Otherwise, I'll be stuck here with you. Everybody makes fun of the claptraps and calls them silly, but nobody seems to be able to live without one. We took a fast travel to Old Haven, where we started encountering these guys. Why are they shooting at us? We haven't done anything. They don't even know who we are. Granted, Beck shot first, but she basically beat that guy to the draw because he was getting ready to fire. If this is how they treat all their visitors, no wonder there's no tourist trade in this town. Hopefully next time we'll get some answers. Until then, I'm Irving and I have no life, just like you.